Well, hello, welcome. We had the shit show in the house. Looks like maybe had to go drive a taxi, um, but maybe still listening. And so I know a lot of people say, I'm not going to be on here long. You're watching it as a replay, and it's like a 2 hour stream, right? But I can guarantee you this one is not going to be like that. It really is going to be short, maybe 30 minutes, because I have to watch my throat and that I don't start coughing. Um, and I can cough a little bit. I need to cough. There's still a little bit of stuff in my lungs, and the only way to get it out is by coughing. But of course, coughing is painful uh, because all the muscles in my rib cage are sore from the coughing I've been doing. So my ribs say, no, 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 don't cough. My throat says, yes, cough, cough, get out, get out. Mumsy's in the house. Says, good morning. Good to see you. Yes, yes, indeed. Glad to be here. I'm just taking it easy, not getting super excited, but just to let you guys all see that, yeah, I'm here. I'm okay. I'm going to get through this. Uh, so there was about 4 days of runny nose and postnasal drip and coughing before things started settling in the lungs. And then I went to the hospital for 4 days, and now I've got 5 days at home on medication. That's just home care. So I was in the hospital. I was on IV, and all the medication. I mean, I had like 2 tablets a day. Now I've got like 6 tablets, 6 different types of medicine. Some are once a day, some are twice a day, some are 3 times a day. But there's 6 different types of medicine. And so I've taken everything for today. Some are with food, some are before food. Got it all worked out, so I follow everything the way I'm supposed to. Um, it's nice. It's nice being back at home. It's hard to get comfortable. Like here, I'm sitting in a chair, I'm sitting up, so there's not really any coughing. I went all day today without having like a coughing spell. Andy's in the house. Good to see you this time. Last time when I started coughing at the end, Andy, I saw that you had come in the chat, but I just didn't have a chance to say, Andy in the house. So glad to see that you're here. Let's see. Yeah. So it's hard to sleep. That's probably the biggest thing because I can't lay flat. Being upright is good. If I incline a little bit, then it the coughing will start, which is I have to embrace it when there's some coughing, not a coughing spell, just like, okay, there's gotta get some stuff out of the lungs because that's the only way it's gonna get out is by coughing it out. Virgo's in a house. Yay. So that's like about the extent of the coughing that's my middle ground coughing, where my ribs don't hurt too much, but I'm giving some coughing up, giving into the coughing, but not using the muscles too hard, if that makes sense. Because it's painful. But it is what it is, and you just get through it. Gosh, any questions or anything? I think they might have had me on an antihistamine while I was in the hospital to dry up my nose, and then I think that they did not give it to me coming home because now it's my nose being stuffy and everything, It's just like it was before I went to the hospital. Just my nose, not the lungs, just the nose. Is like, and that's what happens when you take. That's why I don't take antihistamines. Because once you stop taking the antihistamine, then it's like it's worse. It comes back with a vengeance, and so I just don't bother taking antihistamines. And whatever, a little cough is good. Exactly. Need to, because if I don't cough, then I'm not getting anything out of the lungs. So I have to give in to coughing, but I just cough lightly. And Lemoyne is in the house. Woo! Good to see you, Lemoyne. I see you're busy posting a lot of videos. I haven't had time to watch them all, but I do see the notifications come up. So, yeah, I'm hoping that I can get a good night's sleep tonight, or at least a couple of hours at a time. I don't usually sleep more than 2 hours at a time. Usually it's 1 hour. If I sleep 2 hours, that's good. Which is like very tiring, that I'm not getting enough sleep. But it's hard to get comfortable. Earlier today, I actually just came and sat here at my desk and put the pillow on the desk and then just put my head down on the pillow and slept for an hour like that, so that my body was upright, so that I wouldn't start coughing, because the incline was coughing. So I'm just dealing with it. Tomorrow, I'll see if tomorrow I can go to the government hospital for the specialist. Pretty sure it's just Monday through Friday, and tomorrow's Friday for us. Because the internet guy came out today to fix my Wi-Fi, and my router needs to be replaced, but he didn't bring one, so he's got to go get one, and I don't know if he's gonna be bringing that back tomorrow. He said he'd update me. So it's kind of like an all-day thing to go, because there's like long lines, even though it's free medical, but it'll be a long line process. At least half the day, if not longer. So I'll just wake up and see how I feel, if I want to try to do that. I don't know if I want to wait until like Monday. I think that's too long to wait to go see the specialist. Andy says, had pneumonia just before leaving Southern California. It was terrible flu, but just wouldn't go away, and the weight dropped off, gave you the cure. Minimum 2 weeks of feeling weak. Yeah. Thank goodness it's not pneumonia. I've had pneumonia, or at least I've had bronchitis on the edge of pneumonia before, when I was like 17, and that was miserable, because like right now, I described that the muscles in my rib cage, they're actually called intercostal muscles, that they're sore. So every time I cough and I constrict them from coughing, it's like a cramp. And it's painful. But when I had pneumonia, the diaphragm, the actual diaphragm that, so like to expel and inhale and exhale your air, that takes muscles for both. It's not like you constrict one and then relax, and then constrict and then relax. It's like you constrict to push out, you constrict to draw in. And so it's like every breath in and out was so painful. I never want to go, thank goodness it's not that bad. Mumsy says, so next week back to normal. Yeah, it should be. Lemoyne says, good to see you out of the hospital. You sound like my wife when her asthma is acting up. That's possible. I mean, I've never had asthma, but they did say that the whatever bronchial aeoli things and whatever were constricting. And so that's why they have to be like kind of like loose in your lungs for the air to be able to like exchange, so that the oxygen can exchange, right? And when it's constricted, then the oxygen can't get in. So that's the when they gave me the nebulizer to breathe in whatever medicine would like open up the bronchial whatevers, you know, which I'm sure that part is similar to asthma. Would hate to have to like deal with it. My ex-husband had asthma. My son James has asthma. Has those little inhaler things. Um, and yeah, it's nasty. Virgo says Texas chicken across the street from the hospital. Yeah, I saw you did a stream from there, or at least a video from there. Alveoli is the lung term. Yeah, that okay. So like those little round cell things or something. Yeah, it's definitely alveoli. It's part of the lungs. So little sacs or something. But anyway, yeah, they were constricted, so they had to like unconstrict them with the nebulizer. It makes me, it just makes me think of like when I was growing up. We talk about Gen X a lot, and what did we do? We boil a pot of water and get a towel, put the towel over our head, you know, to have the steam. Put some Vicks Vapor Rub on, and then boil that water for the steam to come. Just put a towel over our head. Did everybody do that? I know Mumsy did that with me. Just glad you're doing better. Yep. Yep. Definitely, definitely better. And Chinese cooking me all kinds of good food. She made me some chicken soup. She made me some like pork soup. Fix, yeah. I've got this little kind of Asian like tiger balm kind of thing. So it's just Cambodian. But and I had her put this is just kind of lazy. I just didn't want to get it on my fingers, and so I asked her to put it on for me. Okay, I admit that's a lazy one. All right, that's a lazy one, but I did it. And she was kind, and so she put that on for me. And at the hospital they taught her to like cup her hand, and then pound like that on my back to kind of to give like a shock wave to loosen everything up in the lungs. So I have her do that at least once or twice a day as well. And then it was funny because like the nurse, I think she was off on. I think it went on Friday night or Saturday night, and I think she was off on the weekend, and then so it was like Monday, Monday or Tuesday that she came and she started pounding on my back like that. I'm like, why didn't anybody else do this? She goes, well, I was off. I'm like, okay. I mean, that's a good, easy, non-invasive, therapy. Um, you know, Andy says he uses Tiger Balm for aches. Yeah, I think this is just a Cambodian version. Same thing. Lemoyne, the towel and boiling water for coughing, and mercurochrome, yeah, for cuts and scrapes growing up. Yeah, yep, for sure. And remember the yellow calamine lotion for bug stings or any kind of itching. But yeah, so I'm okay. So we're halfway in. I'm only gonna be on here for 30 minutes, not more, because I don't want to wear myself out. Last time I have to admit, okay, I talked for an hour, and I don't know. There was like a new person that was just asking just stuff, right? I probably should have just said, oh, you know what? Go to my playlist. Thought about this after. Go to you know what? I've talked about this stuff before. Go to my playlist. This is why I came to Cambodia. There's a whole video about it. You know, the sting from the glass applicator. Ouch. Don't push it too far. Exactly. So, Um, Found out like my half sister's oldest daughter got married on Facebook. I went on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook all the time. I'm like, oh, pictures of her getting married. Beautiful bride. Oh, my horrible aunt. I don't know. Quote, when your body tells you to stop or quit. Yeah. Quit. Yeah, 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 yeah. Exactly. I'm totally listening to my body. And if my body says 20 minutes stop, then I will. Don't worry. But right now I'm okay. You can see I'm not getting animated because normally I'm very animated. And so I'm not getting animated. I'm staying calm. And Shalee's doing okay. For those of you, I mean, she's got her own live going on right now, so it's probably kicking into high gear. Um, I guess it was a little scary at night that the water was covering her dock, and but that's about as high as it got. She fell. She said she fell asleep, and then when she woke up, she could see her dock again. If you didn't know before, you're not a bad aunt. Oh, thank you so much, Mumsy. Yeah, and I sent it's my daughter's birthday today. Shout out to Jasmine. So that's why I went on Facebook so that I could send her a happy birthday. And so I did. I sent her happy birthday. Then I said congratulations on the other and posted a link to this live for anybody who cares. Yeah. I know in Cambodia, Facebook is like a really, really, really big app where people really use Messenger a lot and use it for a lot of communication. And there's a lot of places like before COVID at least that they wouldn't even register like a website. Registering a web domain was an expense that a business would not do. They would sign up, they would make a Facebook page for their business and run everything, all marketing through Facebook. Frugal says, I hear Messenger bings all the time here. Exactly. Exactly. Whereas it's bing, bing, bing. I mean, wherever you are, that's didn't realize she was old enough to get married. Wow, yeah. She's the one that was like Michaela. So she was like doing journalism but I think she's doing something else now. Saw something, but I don't remember what it was. Lemoyne says, I have a few friends from high school that I chat with on a regular basis. That's cool. I've tried to get people to come over here. Be on YouTube, with me. But do you guys know that StreamYard's raising their price? I pay $25 a month for StreamYard, and they're raising it to like 44. I'm not paying that, so I have to cancel my StreamYard. I was gonna do it but then I was sick. Right, I was gonna do it this week, as I'll use a different company, and then it'll be less. Some people are going to Restream. There was another one, some kind of Stream Lab or something that I thought was good, and it was only like $10 a month. So I'll be saving a significant chunk of budget there because I don't need a lot of bells and whistles. Yeah. Andy says I don't use Facebook or anything. I don't even use voicemail or email. Well, I definitely have a couple of email accounts. Lemoyne, I like the YouTube and the Twitch chat. I like it when there's the chat available. I mean, it would be nothing if there wasn't the chat. Fergal says he uses OBS. It's easy and free. I know about OBS. I mean, because I have a university degree that includes editing as part of what I had to do in broadcasting. And so I know linear editing and nonlinear editing, both. And believe me, I don't want to. I don't want to deal with OBS. And so I don't want to. I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to deal with everything. I want it simple. Um, but I mean, it's good. It's a good thing to have. It's a good. OBS is good. I'm not putting it down. I'm just saying that for me and what I want to do and what I need to do, it's like more than I need. Andy, going on your live Maven was a stretch. Which live? You mean the last one I did? Lemoyne. OBS is how I film most of my videos. Great multi-use program. Yeah, no problems with it. There's another version of OBS called Slobs that is simpler to use and is free as well. Really? Okay, well, show me about it tomorrow. And if that saves me $10 a month, then let's do it. Slobs sounds like right up my alley. Right, Mom? When I was growing up, wasn't I a slob? I didn't always want to have to take care of everything. I was just push things to the deadline type of person, I guess. So it's like if I had to have my room clean up by 5 o'clock on Friday, I'd start cleaning it at 4:45, and 15 minutes, boom, done. Right? I'm like that. Sometimes. Mumsy says she's laughing. Oh, there's Streamlabs with Frugal sent me a link. Yeah, I saved the one. Oh, okay. So okay. He's sending me links. I'll check them out tomorrow. As soon as I'm done here, I'm gonna try and go to sleep. I've been awake. I don't know, 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's last minute. Oh, I was always last minute. Yeah. You're laughing because I was a slob last minute. So I try to do. I mean, as an older adult, I try to do more time management than I did then, and I understand the value of time management when necessary. I think my default is kind of still letting things go. I mean, at least I have to manage clear deadlines like in my head or on my calendar or something, so that like if I'm tutoring and I know I have to tutor at, like, let's say there's a group that I tutor at 6 o'clock. Well, to get there would be about 45 minutes, which means I'd have to leave at 5:15. But you know what? 5:15 is right in the friggin' middle of rush hour. So what would normally take me 45 minutes might take me an hour and a half or something. So if I leave at 4:30, if I push it to 4:30, it's only going to take me 30 minutes to get there. But now in 30 minutes, I'm on the other side of town. I sit and I have a coffee or a tea or whatever for an hour. I'm there. I don't have to fight through traffic. And so it's like I'll set my so instead of and then, like, okay, if I need to be on my motorcycle leaving, I got to go back. Well, once I go downstairs, the dogs are going to be excited. I got to let them out for like 5-10 minutes, spend some time with the dogs, as a okay, well, I have to get dressed. I have to brush my teeth. I have to get my tutoring materials together, etc. So, but then once I figure all that out, it's like, okay, 4:15, right? Then it's like I push everything until that moment, right? So it's like it's a half thing now. I got some thinking and some logistics and some time management stuff that I work out. But once that's worked out, then I push it to that point. Andy says, did one live with the doggies at home, then tried again from the work site, but had no audio. It was a while back. Oh, I didn't see that. I'll have to go to your channel and check out. Lemoyne says, whiteboards have saved my backside as far as making notes for time management issues. Yeah. And you know what? For me too, it was having like a yellow legal pad. And then, now I've got like these kind of things where I'll make various notes of stuff that I have to do and check them off once they're done or whatever. Because, but I used to have a yellow legal pad on a clipboard, and that was like my life. So if there was something needed to get done, I added it on. As soon as something was done, I crossed it off, and then like for at the end of the night, I take that whatever the top page is, take it off, and then and start fresh on the next page with whatever's left. Otherwise, I miss things. If I don't do that, I mean, I don't always do that, but I'm at risk of forgetting something and missing something. So anyway, we're coming up on 9:30, 5 minutes. So I'm gonna say my goodbyes, and because I don't want you guys to forget that love transcends time and space. So wherever and whenever you're watching this, I love you. I really do, and I thank you so much for your prayers and your support during this time for healing. Um, and I wish all of you all good health as well. And stay dry if you're somewhere where there's storms, and take care of your fur babies. Um, all will work out however it's supposed to. So don't worry. Mumsy says hugs, everyone, and definitely hugs to all of you. God bless and get well soon. Peace from Lemoyne. And yeah, so whenever next scheduled would be Sunday for crosswords. So we'll see. We'll see if I'm up to that or if I need to wait until our next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week. Oh, look at all the beautiful flowers from Andy. Thank you so much. And a heart. Everybody, bye. Love you.